speaker speak. So give a round of applause to Hedy Epstein.
Where are you?
Oh, right here. Okay. You were comparing Israel and the Nazis a lot, and I was just wondering how you can really compare something that's meant for counterterrorism, like a security wall to prevent bombs and weapons from going in and out, to the mass murder and concentration camps and everything that went on in the Holocaust. Like, where's the parallel there?
Did you want to hear that question? Okay.
Repeat it.
The question is whether I can compare.
So, do you want me to
Can I
repeat it?
compare?
Yeah, I can hear it.
For the ones who did not hear the question was, you made comparisons between the Holocaust and Palestine. How could you make those two comparisons? If you want to come to the mic.
I'll say it. Okay, so basically, you compared Israelis to the Nazis. And so, Israelis...
Excuse me, are you saying I do?
You just said, you made the comparison at the end, right? That Israelis are, you equated Israelis and Nazis.
You're saying that I do that?
Right, that's what you just did. Is it? Are you not saying that? Then that's fine.
No, I'm asking you. I want to be clear.
Right, so at the end when you said, like, never again, that whole thing, that's alluding to the Holocaust, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so in that sense, you're comparing Israelis to the Nazis, correct?
Quite a jog.
No, I am not
You're not.
comparing.
Okay, so...
In fact, I don't like to make comparisons, not only Israel or the Nazis, but I don't like to make comparisons about anything, because each situation has to stand on its own merits or demerits. And what I was saying when I said never again, meaning the motto of Holocaust survivors being never again, meaning never again for Jews, and I looked at the wall and I said, and now my Jews, that the Jews have built this wall.
Right, so you're saying that the Jews are doing it again. Is that what you're...
No, I was merely saying that...
Okay, then it was a misunderstanding.
You will participate in the May flotilla?
I thought,
You will participate in the meeting.
yeah, I will be participating in flotilla too. I will be on the U.S. boat to Gaza.
Right. Okay. So, and the point to that would be to end the Gaza naval blockade, right?
Right, to end the siege.
Okay. So if Israel has made it clear that it would end the
I'm sorry,
Gaza.
I'm having trouble here.
Go ahead.
Israel has made it clear that they would end the Gaza naval blockade if Hamas did what the United States and the quartet have asked of them, which is to denounce terrorism and...
Which is what?
To denounce terrorism and to accept the past PLO-Israel agreements and to recognize Israel as the Jewish state. What my question is why aren't you urging Hamas to meet these simple requests instead of trying to...
We have no relationship whatsoever with Hamas, neither pro or con.
But, I mean, if you're for the Palestinian people, I don't understand why you wouldn't be against Hamas, which is a terrorist organization, and they are killing as many innocent civilians.
Hamas was democratically elected by the Palestinian people. The American government and the Israeli government wanted an election at that time. They were anticipating there would be a different outcome. When Hamas was democratically elected and there was international supervision to make sure that there was no hanky-panky, and there apparently was none, then the American government and the Israeli government decided, no, we don't like Hamas. Hamas are terrorists.
So, do you support Hamas?
Personally,
I mean, not
I
as...
do not support or not support Hamas.
So
Hamas was elected democratically by the Palestinian people, and I have to recognize that.
Okay, so...
There was a democratic election. There was a democratic election. You know, we elected different legislators in this country. We elected presidents in this country. I don't...
Okay, I just want to make sure that you kind of support Hamas. So I just thank you very much.
That's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, I have a question about what you said about the different laws. Can you talk a little bit more about how
You can't just
laws
arbitrarily
differ in
Guys,
Palestinian-
be quiet in the back, please.
Can you talk a little bit more about, first of all, I would like to apologize too about the disrespect that has been shown to neighbors here from my colleague here. But my question is, a lot of times during your presentation, you know, you said that whatever Israel does, we do it in the name of security. Can you please comment on what threat Palestinians impose on Israelis?
But Palestinians,
What types of threats Palestinians impose on Israelis?
the fact that they are there, because what Israel really would like is that Israel be, or the whole area there, be free of Palestinians. And all that they are doing is working in that direction. I mean, I almost don't want to say it, but I will. It's a slow genocide of the Palestinian people.
In the back.
Yeah. So my question is, what is Israel's justification for pushing out, or like basically almost claiming and pushing out other people? And that's like the thing that's coming out.
What is Israel's justification for
Stealing land.
stealing? Because they want the entire land to be only be populated by Jews. And so there has to be a way of, getting rid of the Palestinians. And maybe by the way Palestinians have been treated over the years, they're hoping that they will just pack up and go. And Palestinian people are a very resilient, a very proud, a very dignified people. And they are not just going to disappear. They're going to non-violently defend themselves.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I just wanted to point out that that's a pretty incorrect statement. Israel's consistently offered two-state solution, and the Palestinians are the ones who reject it. So, should put that out there. The original plan for the state of Israel.
But it's always somebody else's fault.
No. I just wanted to say one thing, and then I'll stop. No, the original plan for Israel is to be two states. Israel said fine. Palestinians said no. It's been offered 5
What's your question?
No, I just want to
comment.
not misrepresent. I do have a question.
I want you to ask a question,
Okay.
please.
So, you call for the end of the occupation, right? The occupation?
I'm opposed to the occupation,
Right.
yes.
Right. So, every time Israel has withdrawn from an area, there's been
What area has Israel withdrawn?
Gaza, southern
What
Lebanon.
area has Israel withdrawn?
Gaza, southern Lebanon.
From
If
Gaza.
there are, Israel is controlling the air, the land, and the sea of Gaza. There isn't a day that there isn't an incursion by Israel, an Israeli army into Gaza.
Okay, they're not in Gaza. They unilaterally withdrew in 2005. There are no soldiers in there. They're securing the border, and that's all. Okay, so as soon as Israel left, Hamas took over. As soon as Israel left the security zone in southern Lebanon, Hezbollah took over. So what are the reasons that Israel should keep withdrawing and keep getting attacked by these organizations that call for its destruction in their charter?
The organization's not government.
All right. So the question is, so if I could formulate what your question is, the Israelis have, or the Israeli army has withdrawn its troops from Gaza, yet they siege them through air and land and sea. The Israelis have withdrawn from also Lebanon and south of Lebanon, which belongs to Lebanon. Please ask valid questions. Thank you. Go ahead. What's your question?